Hello everyone, I'm Nina. I'm doing a series of mini tutorials on understanding qualities of the characters of the tarot and currently on the major arcana, the first 22 cards of the tarot deck. I recommend that you reference or buy the Rider-Waite Smith deck. It is generally the preferred and easiest deck to understand if you're interested in learning the tarot. Before I begin, I thought explaining and dispelling certain myths about the tarot might be helpful. There are so many, and I thought addressing them here would be useful. Here are 2 questions that I get asked about a lot. You must be psychic or intuitive in order to do a tarot reading, and that reading tarot cards is evil. Both are untrue. While it is helpful to tap into your own intuition and instincts while doing a reading, anyone who understands the cards can do a reading. You don't have to have any special abilities as long as you understand what you're seeing and how to interpret the story on the cards before you. It's important to understand that cards have no power. They are simply cards with images telling you a story just like any other book you may read or a movie you may watch. It's just information and up for interpretation. The reader's personality, mood, state of mind, and style of reading can affect how and what story is told. The cards are a tool for guidance, and my goal is to steer a client in the right direction. I always use the most positive qualities of the story I'm seeing so that the client may make the absolute best decision for themselves. I always allow space for the client to make their own choices. That's always my goal. Putting the story together is always interesting and fun, especially if the cards give you answers that align with current events in your life. So now that we've addressed that, let's move on and continue to part 2 of Magicians Make Magic. The analogy of the 2 grains and how the story correlates to the magician in the previous video was easy to understand. I find the magician to be very straightforward and not as complex as some of the other characters of the tarot. I'm going to give you 3 examples on questions asked and ways to respond when the magician shows up. In these examples, I will be doing a 1-card reading using just 1 card for the sake of simplicity and understanding. Keep in mind that the visuals on the cards also convey a message that can give some additional information. The details on the cards may provide you with clues depending on the question and the situation. Use all of your senses, but try not to overthink it. Using your instincts while doing a reading is always helpful. Question number 1. I've been wanting to go back to school for a while, but things keep coming up. I haven't saved up enough and wondering how much time I should give myself. Here's how I'd answer. I suggest you get started right away. I understand your concerns about finances, but it looks like there are resources available to you. If you know what schools you're interested in, reach out to financial aid. Look into scholarship programs, state grants, and look at community colleges in your area. There are plenty of resources available that you may not be aware of. Do whatever you have to set this in motion. In this example, I use qualities of the magician to help the client understand that it's time to move forward now if he wants to set his goal in motion. Question number 2. I've been single for 3 years. I'm on several dating apps but seem to keep meeting the wrong people. Am I ever going to meet someone that's right for me? Here's how I'd answer. I do see that you will. I understand making it known that you're available to date by being on these apps, but by doing so, you're not allowing for the right person to come in. Being in search of the right person will give you opportunities to meet people, but doing so through the apps is affecting the quality of people that you're meeting. Step aside and allow nature to take its course. Let go and allow events to unfold without interfering. This is how you'll meet the right person. So here it's about allowing the energetic flow and intention happen organically rather than forcing it. Things will always work out more favorably if you allow nature to do what it does. Go with the flow. Force nothing. Let things happen, trusting that however it goes, it's what's best for you. On to question number 3. I've been working so hard to get this promotion at work. Will I get it? Here's how I'd answer. It looks like you have a great chance at getting that promotion. You have all the requirements, the experience, and meet all the qualifications needed. Make sure you know as much as possible about the opportunity, but it looks like you're prepared to take on the new responsibilities that come with it. Continue working hard. It will not go unnoticed. So in this scenario, I never want to give an absolute answer. Nature often tends to go its own way, and you want to avoid upsetting your clients if things turn out differently. It's better to look at the cards and determine the most positive qualities of those cards so that you may influence your client's confidence and steer them in the right direction. The Magician is a very positive card. Getting the Magician in this reading shows us that the promotion is in the client's favor. Letting the client know that they're in a good position gives them confidence and empowers them at the same time. It should not be solely placed on what you as a reader sees in the cards. As you can see, there are various ways to answering questions when getting the Magician. Your instincts and intuition will play a role, but often just understanding the story in the cards is more than enough. I always try to make my readings enjoyable and try not to take myself or the readings too seriously. I always aim to make it a fun and enlightening experience, but always want my clients to understand that they are in control and the guiding force of their own lives. As far as tarot goes, I always say you can opt to take a course or get a book if you want to dive deeper. For me, the basics always suffice when doing my readings, but everyone is different and some people need more. Do what works for you. Here is another great quote that I found about the Magician. I believe in magic, the magic of hard work and personal skills. I believe in taking chances and crafting my own personal luck. The Magician allows us to know that we have all the skills and abilities to be successful. That you are in a place and time where things will go your way. That using your intellect and willpower will make things happen. It shows us that you have the ability to manifest whatever you want. This is the Magician personified. He's the master of his own destiny. Magicians are masters of alchemy and magic. I did want to end by saying that in today's world, life is already complicated and filled with complexities, but tarot doesn't have to be. When teaching, I like to keep things short, simple, and easy to understand. Please comment your thoughts down below if you like this video. Please like, subscribe, and click the notification bell. If you're interested in a personal reading, you can email me at ninalove@gmail.com. I'll leave a link for that down below. I do hope you enjoyed part 2 of Magicians Make Magic. Thanks so much for watching.